Those of us who use smartphones find they have become central to our lives, and they contain an enormous amount of our personal information. They're also at the heart of an escalating fight between the U.S. Department of Justice and Apple. William Brangham explores this latest battle over privacy and security.
This was an act of terrorism.
On December 6th, a gunman opened fire at a naval air station in Pensacola, Florida, killing 3 sailors and wounding 8 others. After a 15-minute shootout with security officers, the gunman, who was carrying 2 Apple iPhones, was killed, but not before he tried to destroy the phones. Attorney General William Barr.
The shooter disengaged long enough to place one of his phones on the floor and shoot a single round into the device. It also appears the other phone was damaged.
Now, those phones are at the center of a standoff between the Department of Justice and Apple. Barr asserts investigators need access to the phones to determine if the killer collaborated with anyone and to determine if there are any planned future attacks.
Thank you very much.
Barr didn't cite any evidence of other collaborators. But the killer's iPhones are locked, and 6 years ago, Apple stopped helping the government unlock its devices, and it also beefed up the phone's security systems. Apple argues data privacy is a paramount issue, saying, quote, Americans do not have to choose between weakening encryption and solving investigations. Apple says it's turned over a significant amount of data from the shooter's phones, but the government argues there may be more on the devices themselves.
You can see officers with long guns here.
This all echoes a debate from 2015. After a gunman and his wife went on a rampage in San Bernardino, California, killing 14, Apple defied a court order to unlock an iPhone belonging to one of the shooters.
We still have one of those killer's phones that we have not been able to open. It's been over 2 months now. We're still working on it.
Back in 2014, Apple made it so that an iPhone could only be opened with the device's personal password, which is set by the owner. Even Apple can't break that code.